Alright, here's my opinion on the whole EBT situation. Food stamp. So, because of the government shutdown, that gonna impact a lot of program, and food stamp could be one of them. Me personally, I think food stamp, EBT, government assistance, Section 8, okay? I think it is a great thing, a great program to some people. Now, hear me out. We was not born equal. Different backgrounds. Some of us are smarter. Some of us we're just different. Like, you can go to a school in kindergarten, or even you can start, for example, you can go to a hospital. You see a room of babies, newborns. Some will be doctors, some will be lawyers, some will be presidents, some will be in prison, some won't make it, some will be bad, some will be good, some will be smart, some will be dumb, some will be retarded. We're not equal. Now, of course, I do not agree with able-bodied people taking advantage of it. But somebody who's working 40 hours a week at minimum wage job, because that's the skill level, they got 2 or 3 kids, EBT can be very helpful. Or a person who is old, EBT could be helpful. Or it's somebody who is handicapped or whatever social security they got going on. Now, of course, you got people living on the government assistance, i.e. living in the projects, best income housing. They're taking advantage of everything. They could work hard if they wanted to. They could get off it, but instead they want to be lazy, depend on it. They want everything that they can be approved for. They're going out the way just to be approved. Those are not the people I speak for, of course. And those people should be arrested. Excuse me. Pardon me. Out of curiosity, I looked up how I could be eligible to be on SNAP. So it will tell you your income and how many people in your house. So it says that I will have to make like $1,200 a month in order to get food stamp. If I had 2 kids, so it'd be 3 people. $1,200 a month, that's like $300 a week. $300 a week. That's the amount I have to make to be able to qualify. So if I'm working a minimum wage job, if I'm working 40 hours a week at $7.50, I'll be able to make $300. So They just need a better vetting system, proof of income, guarantee like you have to work X amount of hours. But here's the thing. I feel like the requirement is too low. Because you can be not qualified for food stamp and still poor. You work one day overtime, they go your food stamp. That overtime is not even worth. It don't balance it. So it's kind of like the system is holding people back. It's the system making people not want to work. Because they get penalized. They get penalized for working more. They don't want to lose the voucher, the Section 8, none of that. But while some people celebrate, so some people look at it as an umbrella. Oh, they didn't take it off. Like I said, we was not born equal. Just because you have a good life, you sitting in your electricity room temperature room, while some people out there is freezing in a very bad area. You have to understand, some people, we're not all equal. It's like some people just assume, well, they just made the choices. They just, all right. Answer me this. What do you want in school? You probably ate every day in school. You probably had lunch money. You probably was never late. You probably never missed a day of school. Your mom was there. Your daddy was there. In some cases, both of them was there. There are kids who don't have mommy or daddy, who's living with grandma, who's living with a random person, who's taking buses to get to school. There are kids who are only depending on that school food to eat. So while you're over here celebrating the food system getting cut off, you have to understand there are surely people out there who need that. Of course, there are some bad apples. I'm not talking about those people. I have empathy, meaning I've been there. For kids whose only meal is at school, if that. The government shutdown is gonna affect a lot of lives. You can afford a day off, a week off. Heck, you get fired, you can afford to take your time. You have a saving you can live off while you're looking for another job, no hurry. Many people are living paycheck to paycheck. If not, you got paycheck to paycheck, you got payday loans, cash advance, all type of stuff. Interest rate, credit card, and debt. And while you're waiting for that food stamp to kick in, and there you go, you can't have it. Where you gonna get that extra money from? And if you do try to make extra money, now you screwed.